To make switching to the new Boost Mobile risk-free, we're offering a 30-day money-back guarantee.
So why wouldn't you switch from Verizon or T-Mobile?
Because you have nothing to lose. Boost Mobile is offering a 30-day money-back guarantee.
No, I asked why wouldn't you switch from Verizon or T-Mobile?
Oh.
Wouldn't.
Because you love wasting money as a way to punish yourself because your mother never showed you enough love as a child?
Whoa. Easy there.
Yeah.
Applies to online activations. Requires port in and auto pay. Customers activating in stores may be charged non-refundable activation fees.
On today's Smart 7, Zelensky reiterates Ukraine's commitment to peace. Trump defends his trade wars and lots more. It's Wednesday, 5th of March. It's Ash Wednesday and happy birthday, Eva Mendes.
The Smart 7. It's news, but not the news.
Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky made a new effort to set back from the brink with Donald Trump on Tuesday. He released a statement on X which stated that he was willing to work constructively under President Trump's strong leadership and reiterated Ukraine's commitment to peace. It also appears that the rare earth mineral deal between Ukraine and the US is back on the table and could be signed this week. It's a dramatic turnaround and came swiftly after the US paused all military aid to Ukraine. European leaders have continued to step up, however, with EU Commission President Ursula von der Leyen announcing a major new plan to rearm Europe.
We are in an era of rearmament, both to respond to the short-term urgency to act and to support Ukraine, but also to address the long-term need to take on more responsibility for our own European security.
Chair of the Foreign Affairs Select Committee, Dame Emily Thornberry, was backing Keir Starmer's efforts on Ukraine and the bid to deny Russian President Putin a victory.
We need to have a Ukraine which is safe and secure. They need to have won. They've had 3 years of absolute misery and bravery on their part, and we can't just walk away and just go, well, hand it over to Putin. Donald Trump's new tariffs on China, Canada and Mexico kicked in on Tuesday and got an almost universally negative reaction. The markets tumbled as fears over a global trade war escalated, and China and Canada were quick to respond with tariffs of their own. Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum has promised a response on Sunday. Trump's Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick has been hinting that a compromise of some kind is possible, but Canadian PM Justin Trudeau was a lot more direct.
Now, it's not in my habit to agree with the Wall Street Journal, but Donald, they point out that even though you're a very smart guy, this is a very dumb thing to do. We two friends fighting is exactly what our opponents around the world want.
Trump, of course, responded during his address to Congress on Tuesday evening. He boasted that America is back and pledged to continue with his program, which he said will usher in the golden age of America. He didn't appear to be in a mood to back down on tariffs this time either.
Tariffs are about making America rich again and making America great again, and it's happening, and it will happen rather quickly. There'll be a little disturbance, but we're okay with that.
The government published the latest version of the Employment Rights Bill on Tuesday before it goes to a vote in the Commons next week. And for once, trade unions were delighted by changes made by Business Secretary Jonathan Reynolds, who has added additional protections for workers to the new version of the bill. That includes so-called Day One rights for 9 million people against unfair dismissals, along with the right to a new contract for zero-hour workers and additional paternity leave and sick pay rights. The Federation of Small Businesses says the government has missed an opportunity to help businesses, but the Deputy PM Angela Rayner says the new rights and things like the right to switch off are essential for workers' welfare.
Many of our employers have worked with us on these changes because they recognise that the vast majority of employers out there already do what we're proposing and they want to engage with us.
Farmers were back on the streets of London protesting again, but this time with a topical theme. They chose Pancake Tuesday to make the point that there'd be no pancakes without farmers, as they continue to apply pressure to the government over the proposal to introduce a reduced level of inheritance tax on farms valued at over £1 million. The change is due to come in from April, and the farmers had a new recruit, Tory leader Kemi Badenoch, who said the impact of the new policy is absolutely heartbreaking, although it hasn't come into effect as yet. She was also busy drawing parallels between the current international crisis and the farmer.
This is one of the most important campaigns that we are fighting. The family farms tax is an immoral tax, and at a time when we are looking at national security, food security is a critical part of national security.
Still to come on today's Smart 7, it's raining goals in Europe and Millie Bobby Brown wants a word right after this.
Hey, you know what would make your customer service help desk way better? Dumping it and then switching to Intercom. But you're not quite ready to make that change. We get it. That's why Finn, the world's leading AI customer service agent, is now available on every help desk. Finn can instantly resolve up to 80% of your tickets, which makes your customers happier and gets you off the customer service rep hiring treadmill. Finn by Intercom, the leading customer service AI agent, now available on every help desk.
Welcome back.
The last 16 phase of the Champions League got underway on Tuesday night with Arsenal and Aston Villa in first leg action. Aston Villa were in Belgium to face Club Brugge, while Arsenal were in Holland to take on PSV. Villa were up first with an early kick-off and came away with a tidy 3-1 win, which will make the second leg easier. Arsenal did even better though, racking up a 7-1 win over their Dutch opponents and leaving Mikel Arteta a happy man.
I really enjoyed the match, so thank you to the players for the performance that they put in a big night for us against that really good side. The way we played, the goals that we scored. Thank you, because it was a special night.
Millie Bobby Brown has been busy recently finishing up the final series of Stranger Things and starring in the new Russo brothers science fiction movie Electric State. But she isn't happy with the kind of coverage she's been getting in the media. She took to Instagram on Tuesday to call out disturbing articles in the press. There have been a series of pieces recently which suggest that Millie looks older than she should, with Matt Lucas quoted in an article about her mommy makeover, which the Little Britain star has since apologised for. She called out the way journalists have treated her in recent months.
The fact that adult writers are spending their time dissecting my face, my body, my choices is disturbing, and the fact that some of these articles are written by women makes it even worse. We always talk about supporting and uplifting young women, but when it comes down to it, it seems a lot easier to just tear them down for clicks.
If I was to tell you that there's a new drama on the way with a very famous Irish actor plus Tom Hardy, and it's very violent, you'd probably be thinking they're bringing back Peaky Blinders. But you'd be wrong. In fact, it's more Piercy Blinders. It's a new drama series from Guy Ritchie called Mobland, which stars Pierce Brosnan instead of Cillian Murphy, along with Tom Hardy and Helen Mirren. It started life as a British spin-off of Ray Donovan, but it's now a standalone series and it's due to hit Paramount Plus on March 30th.
We shake the right hands, break the wrong ones.
Well, I think we have a situation developing.
We don't ask, we take. And when someone forgets their place, I've got a man for that.
Problem solved.
You've been listening to The Smart 7. We'll be back tomorrow at 7 a.m. Hit that follow button and have a great day. Give us 7 minutes, we'll give you the world.